Hi and good afternoon, my I Am ADOS family. This is Anala with another one of my posts. We have some interesting information. So there's a gag order on hashtag ADOS. They did it, folks. Wait, what? We American descendants of slaves are the descendants of some of the same people who walked off those southern and bordering states' plantations and into a hostile environment called the United States of America. In 1821, the Adam and Otis Treaty was made law, and it stated that blacks must be treated in all manners the same as white folks. So we got a little room to breathe, to make our community strong, rich, and successful. And as history shows, that's what we did. And we all know what happened with our successful communities. Air Force firebombed, raided, looted, burned to the ground, and the people murdered and scattered, one city at a time, every time we built one up. Then in 1831, by the cursed hands of Andrew Jackson, who stated that we need the blacks, they are the founding and driving nature of this economy. And this evil piece of crap, I digress, convinced Congress to initiate the gag rule. Now pay attention here, folks, because this gag rule, which states that nobody can talk about, address, or do anything about black people and their issues, that applies to members of Congress and those in also other fields, other politicians as well, and candidates. So understanding this, it is crystal clear as to why, after feeling the pressure from the ADOS community, congratulations people, we all did it, smart presidential candidates came out and declared their support for reparations for ADOS. Days later, each one came back with their modified statements of, I'm not going to do anything just for blacks, Kamala Harris, or Hispanics should get reparations too, Ocasio-Cortez, or Indians should get reparations with blacks. Woo-hoo, Senator Warren. Giant eye rolls, right? So just as it should have been, all these buffoons received a smashdown of pressure from the ADOS community, and they went back to Russian boogeymen help President Trump win narrative, hoping we forget their disrespect. Not going to happen. But now we know why. We've been gagged. We were born gagged. Our parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and beyond for some, were gagged. And all that it will take to ungag our community is pressure from us. The same pressure we applied to Kamala Harris when she suddenly became black like us. Look, my people, we are wide awake. Some still have gunk in their eyes, but are awakening. We are becoming angry as we finally come face to face with what has been done to us, to our parents, to our grandparents, and great-grandparents. We are taking all the action that we know to take, but we must take the correct action and not repeat the mistakes that our ancestors made when they arrived at the moment in their collective lives. Having a single or set of leaders is a weakness that can, and as American history shows, will be exploited to kill the momentum and lull our people back to sleep. Just as much danger would be our taking the wrong set of actions. So what do? Just as we have done very recently, we became one voice, one vote, one giant, awake, angry giant, and became a force to reckon with. However, we must also understand, I believe, that these same laws, codes, and rules are in place, so we must be strategic. One voice, one vote, one giant, awake, angry giant, letting our so-called leaders, black, white, others, know that we will not be accepting this place which they have placed us any longer. Specifically, we demand the gag rule be made null and void, and do it now. With this one move, we can actually put force on our politicians and they can, at that point, take action on our behalf, exclusively. Just like they are doing for every other group making demands. Call the president, demand an executive action. Call every member of Congress and quiz them as to whether or not they subscribe to the rule, the gag rule, and if they're dumb enough to say yes, we target them, and if they say no, we pressure them. We strategically get loud about our plight without scaring off those who openly support us. Hard to find, but they're out there. Yet while being, again, strategic, so they don't incorrectly label us as people who just want to live our humans justly as humans as terrorists, and lawfully put the weight of the U.S. government enforcement on a people who demand to live free. I don't know about you, but as for me, I believe that we paid enough, more than enough. How much more? Thank you for listening.